Napolitano for any comments she may have.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. General Jackson, as you and I have discussed previously, almost the entire state of California is in drought condition, persistent drought. According to NOAA, there's a question into today's hearing that the chief's reports and post-authorization change reports that are completed and submitted to Congress since our hearing in May of this year. We applaud your willingness to make sure that all of the pending chief's reports are eligible for inclusion in the New Water Resource Development Act and for the decision to hold this hearing today. Since February, the committee has received completed course feasibility studies on the Southwest Coastal Louisiana project. In addition to the projects, brings the total to 29 pending chief's reports for the upcoming Water Resources Development Act. These important projects, representing a diversity of projects, purposes, and geographic regions, are the next generation of water infrastructure investment for our nation. They are all help to maintain and enhance national, regional, and local economies in a variety of ways. As noted in our last hearing, the range of pending projects include ecosystem restoration projects ranging from Los Angeles River, California, to the Central Everglades in Florida, navigation projects such as the project for the Port of Brownsville, Texas, and flood control projects such as the American River Common Features project, also in California. Again, Mr. Chairman, I am pleased that we are discussing the pending chief's reports, and I will remind the chairman of the constraints we continue to face in utilizing the Corps' expertise on a host of other issues within the Corps authorities. While Chairman Schuster has been accommodating to many members on both sides of the aisle, including new Corps projects and studies in pending water resources bill, I also recognize the constraints placed on him and this committee by the ill-conceived moratorium on infrastructure investment of the Republican conference. To that end, I want to call to this committee's attention a bipartisan House Resolution, H.R. 813, introduced by a gentleman from Florida, Mr. Rooney, that would exclude water resources development projects of the Corps from the definition of a congressional earmark. This is the first good step to what I hope is a refocus of Congress on this wise infrastructure investment throughout the nation. Regardless of the party, we should all support robust investment in our water resources and our water infrastructure. For too long, we have been simply closing our eyes to the condition of our nation's infrastructure as it crumbles around us. Now, in places like Flint, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio, and in my home state in California, we face what decades ago should have been unthinkable. Questions about the continued reliability and safety of our water systems and water-related infrastructure. Mr. Chairman, this bill is now past due. This is a serious issue for our states and our local communities, for the safety and well-being of our families, and for our overall quality of life. Yet, day after day, no action is taken in this Congress to address these issues. Mr. Chairman, we need to change that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for today's hearing. I welcome General Jackson for his testimony.